Hey y'all, it's BJ and Cooking and Things. I'm back. I'm getting ready to make some turkey sausage, y'all. I said when I got ready to do it this time I was going to do a video and show y'all how I make it. I use a pack of ground turkey and sage, salt, red pepper, and sausage seasoning, pork sausage seasoning, but it's only just ground turkey. And what I do, I use this, I make it up in this container. I open it up and I make it right in this container. Sorry about that, y'all. Try to get it where it stay fixed. Get it where y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. But this is how I make it. I leave it in this container until I make it. And this is about, I think the last time I checked it was 3 pounds of meat. Yep, it's 3 pounds of meat. That's how much it comes in a pound. I'm in a container. It's 3 pounds. And like I said, I use one spoon, and this is the size spoon that I use, y'all. It's like a what would you call this? A serving spoon? It's larger than a tablespoon. And red pepper, I put 1, 2, because when we make another container, so give me that other container. About this much, about a tablespoon, a little over a teaspoon of salt. Right there. Put it right there. Right there. Just get me out. I'm about lost in about what I do. Do I put 3 and 3 in one thing? Are you sure? And there's my pork sausage seasoning, y'all. It's in this container here, this bag. So that's 1. 2. I think it's 2 packs. And I use another teaspoon of sage. Keep me another bigger bowl in there. But I'm getting ready to make six pounds, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix them out in my bowl. Instead of mixing it up in this container, I'm gonna mix it in my big bowl. So I'm gonna pour it in this bowl. Yes, I go in there with my hands, y'all. My hands is clean. And this is what I do. I mix it up. And this is just ground turkey. And you could put pork in this if you wanted to, but I don't. And I always cook a piece before I start bagging it up and putting it in the freezer. And these 6 pound usually lasts me way long, over a month. A lot of times I make 9 pound at a time. You want to get that mixed up real good. You don't want sage on one side and red pepper on another side when you cook it. Now I'm gonna get ready to, I think I got it mixed up real good. And what I do next, I just smell it and see if it smells like sausage. It smells like it, but not like I want it. But I'm gonna take this one little piece like this, and I'm gonna put it in the frying pan and fry it, and I'll know. How y'all been doing today? And I want to thank everybody that subscribed to my channel. I think it was 10 or 12 new subscribers. Thanks for the comments. Especially one lady, she gave me a comment on my cornbread dumplings, and she told me she always puts a little cornmeal, I think it's cornmeal, in the bowl with warm water after she makes the dumplings and start them to boil, and she pours that into her pot and let it boil with them. But I usually do something similar to that, but I use flour with water, warm water, and I pour it into a cup, stir it up in a cup and pour it in there before it gets done. But that makes them, it does make them real thick. It'll make a thick gravy, but I don't like them, I really don't like to do it like that. But I'm gonna try it her way one time. I'm gonna use cornmeal and mix it up and put it in my pot when I'm boiling it, because I like to eat mine over again maybe a couple more days later. And once I cook it down the way I want it, I found out the way I used to cook it, if I put some flour in it and made a roux and then poured it after I cook them down, the next day they'd be too thick. The broth is too thick. Well, I know I use 3 of them. I use one of everything. Ooh, Lord, that was an E.
How's everybody been doing? I hope y'all been doing good. Hope everything's going well for you.
Already fried it, y'all.
Leave a comment in there for us.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Already fried it. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna get a little taste, and I'll let Mike taste it. See if it's right, because he likes his hot. I think it might need a little bit more everything. It don't look quite as good as it does when I usually make it.
Alright. It's alright.
I don't need no more salt.
No. Pretty good.
I think a little,
What you need?
just a little bit more sausage seasoning. What do you think?
That'll work.
Not much, probably that much.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 1.5 for that spoon. And like I said, y'all can get this sausage seasoning at a little bit more pepper for you. You can get this sausage season at Piggly Wiggly. Go to the season department, and it'll look just like this in a bag. And the name of it is Legs Pork Sausage Seasoning. And like I said, that pack will make 25 pounds of sausage. 25 pounds. And that's it. Here, baby. Eat that one piece. Now I'm going to put everything back up. I use a lot of sage, y'all. A lot of sage. But usually I know now what I did. Usually I make 3 of these at one time. Now I remember. I make 3 of these at one time. I use 1 spoon of red pepper, 1 spoonful of sage, and a half of this spoon, not even quite half of this, but like a tablespoon of salt, and 1 spoonful of sausage season to each container. Now, if you want it a little bit hotter, you just double it up. Because usually I put a little bit more red pepper in there for Michael. Because Michael likes a lot of red pepper. And then all I do is I start putting it in the bag. But I said I was going to show y'all. And I do the same thing when I make beef sausage. I get me some ground beef and I try to make it 3 pounds at a time, just like I do this. I don't like it. That looks... But Tristan want me to cook him one of them. And this is what I do, y'all. I just make patties. And this is good, especially when you don't want to eat a lot of pork. And this is what you do. Make a patty. Put it in your bag. And you freeze this. I think I make 3, 6. I think I put 9 patties to a pack. Yeah, I usually make from 6 to 9 pounds of this at a time, and usually it'll last a long time. But I was thinking one day, I said I was gonna try to get me 2 pounds of ground pork and put in this and try it with the ground pork one time, and then I said no, because I've been making turkey sausage I don't know how many years now. Been a long time. And when we cut back on eating pork, and believe me, y'all, my mama didn't like turkey. She never liked turkey. She loved homemade sausage though. And I would buy pork, ground pork, or get a pork shoulder or ham or something, and I would have it grind up or grind it up just for her, and I'd make the sausage out of it. And so I quit doing that. I just started making just turkey sausage, and I would always, like, just like now I'm making it, I'd always cook her a piece like we used to do when we were killing our hogs and we were making sausage. You know, everybody get the sausage made, they'd put it in the frying pan and get it to taste the way they wanted. And then the older ladies would make biscuits, and they'd put a lot of that sausage in a pan, and we'd have sausage biscuits after they got through making sausage. Well, I did the same thing to Mama when I'd make this turkey sausage. I would start cooking some of it, and I'd make her a piece and give it to her. And I'd say, Mama, how does it taste? She'd say, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. All it needs is eating. And I knew then I had done the job on it. Because all I had to do, you got to shake it real hard to open it up. Because see, that one's not open in my hands. It's full of meat. And it get greasy. But if I got it seasoned the way she liked it, Mama she never knew the difference. And cause what you do now, you cannot just put this in a pan and fry it like you would normal sausage because it don't have fat in it. You have to put a little cooking oil in it and start frying it. You don't have to put a lot, just enough to get the frying pan a little oil to it, and then start cooking it, and it'll cook. But I wanted to do this on YouTube and let y'all see if you want to cut back on pork, or if you don't want to eat the store-bought sausage, you can buy the pork and grind it up yourself, or get them to grind you a shoulder up, or Boston butt and a shoulder together. Come home and make your own sausage. I have done that, because they just don't, sausage just don't taste like sausage to me. Even before I stopped eating a lot of pork, the grocery store just, I don't know, it just don't do justice to it. I guess I'm one of them country girls raised on homemade stuff, and I just started doing it myself. Like I said, my grandma taught me how to do all this stuff. And when I was little, we used to go with her to her sister's house, and her husband, Aunt Sarah and Uncle Bizel, and killing hogs in the winter. And your little girls, little children walking around, they always had something for you to do. You didn't think you was going to play. No, you didn't play. And it would be so cold, because they picked the coldest days they knew was coming to kill a hog. Because like I said, when we got through, that hog was clean, it was dressed, that meat was put up. Every now and again, we might have went the next day and dried the lard, what they call drying lard. And that ain't nothing but cooking the fat and making lard. And that's one of the easiest things you ever done in your life. You can buy you some fat from the store and bring it home and cook it on your stove in a pot. Which I do that a lot anyway. If I buy a piece of pork and it's got a lot of fat on it, I cut it off and put it in their pot and cook it on my stove and make them some cracklings. Especially when Mama was alive. Put her some salt on it. That woman loves some cracklings. And cracking cornbread. Oh, I could eat some of that. I haven't cooked none of that in a long time. Because I don't eat pork like I used to. And hardly ever, y'all, we get up in the morning, very seldom we cook no more than 3 or 4 pieces of this at one time. Because even though I got one that don't eat pork sausage, a lot of mornings she don't even eat nothing. She don't even eat the turkey sausage. Now, every now and again she'll say, yeah, cook me a piece, or she'll eat it. But hardly ever she eats anything. And I guess she got that from me, because I was like that when I was young too. I didn't eat a lot in the morning. And now I have to make myself eat, because I'm a borderline diabetic. And if I don't eat, my sugar end up dropping. I started the video what I cooked for supper tonight, which it was leftovers. I heated up those cornbread chicken and dumplings and those black-eyed peas, and I wanted me some fried potatoes with onions. So I went over there and cut up me some potatoes and put them in the skillet and put me some onions in them. And that's what I had for supper. And I don't know if anybody's going to eat the rest of them or not. All right, y'all, I'm working on my 4th bag. Sit right there, baby. I think last month we had 2 containers, didn't we?
Yeah.
6, we had 6. Well, we didn't even eat all that. I still got a couple more bags. And I gave my daughter the whole bag, didn't
Mm-hmm.
she? Likes it. I might end up sending her another bag. Her and them kids. I got my grandson here with me. That's my oldest daughter's baby. She passed away in 20. And that's the first thing he said. He calls me Mama. Mama, you gonna make that sausage, yeah? Can you cook me a piece? First he wanted to make it for me, and I told him no. I wanted to video it on YouTube making it. And he would have made it. That's the one I've got on my channel. He was cooking, I think it was some hamburger steak. Got it on? Yeah, y'all, we go back to Georgia the 30th for Mike's cancer checkup. I'm hoping it's still doing good. I'm hoping and praying for good news. Because the last visit was good. We go now about every 3 months for a checkup. And I'm assuming he'll probably end up doing that the rest of his life. You alright, bud? You can set it down if you want to and go get your fan. Yeah, y'all, he has hot flashes from his medication, and right now he's having one. So I told him to just stand it up on the tripod. Open it up. Open it. Push it out. The bottom piece is open this way. You closed it, didn't you? You don't remember how you closed it? I'm about through. So I'm gonna save. I'll probably save this for the morning. And that I made 4 bags, y'all. Yeah, I made 4 bags, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna put this in a bowl, a container, and for the morning. And I'm getting ready to cook 1 piece of it for my grandson. He wants it to eat. But I'm getting ready to go, y'all. And if you would, I would like for you to share, like, and subscribe. And drop me a comment, y'all. And try out this recipe here for making some homemade sausage. Like I said, if you don't want to use the turkey, try you some pork. But next, I'm going to get me some ground chicken. And I'm going to make me some chicken turkey. I meant sausage. I'm sorry, some chicken sausage. And because I bought some one day in the grocery store. And that was delicious. So I said, well, if they can make it, I know I can make it. And it was very expensive. I think it was like $9 for 4 links. So I'm pretty sure I can get some ground turkey cheaper than that and make it. But I'll be back, y'all. Bye now.